Well, Pete, big congrats on the win. You guys really needed this one, obviously. What did you do in order to get over the edge in the end?
The first half we were doubling the post and we didn't really have enough urgency on when we were scrambling around trying to find where the ball was, we didn't really have that urgency. And in the second half, in halftime, that's what Bittner told us, we got to pick it up. And I feel like we did that. We found the shooters coming out of the double team in the post. And we were able to get a contest there and rebound and go play on offense.
Yeah, Purdue Northwest, to their credit, they were able to put together a couple of runs in the game, take leads, but it seemed like you guys weren't as phased by that this time around as maybe you might have been earlier in the year.
Yeah, absolutely. That's something we've taken pride in getting better at this year. Earlier in the year, oftentimes when teams would go on a run, we would kind of hide and back down, but that's not us anymore. We're going to stand up to those runs and fight back and give it all we have.
And you're looking at, coming down to the end of the second half there, is it just kind of from within the energy that you get to try to make a play when a play needs to be made?
Yeah, obviously energy comes with a made bucket, but for me, I think my role on the team is more so if I get a nice rebound or if I get a steal and then running the floor. Really all my buckets were kind of running the floor, and Adam played in the paint on 2 feet and found me, and I got a couple and ones off of that, so credits to Hobbs and all the guys for getting in there under control and finding me when I'm cutting.
Marcus was a big reason you guys had some success in that first half from the 3-point line.
Absolutely.
If a guy's hot like that, is it a concerted effort to try to get him the ball?
Oh, absolutely. If a guy has a hot hand, we're going to want to get that to him. We drew up a couple plays for him in that first half when he was feeling it, and then that kind of led us into the half. He was feeling good, and we knew we could play better on top of that, and we were still up 2 at half, I believe. So that's always a good thing.
Yeah, up 2 at halftime. Was that a situation where you wanted to change a lot of things at halftime, or was it kind of stay the course?
Mostly stay the course. Like I said earlier, we were kind of struggling when we were doubling in the post, getting out and scrambling around and finding their shooters. But the way we saw it was we were up 2 and we didn't play our best half, so we knew that if we stepped it up and played the way that we needed to play and that we could play, then we were going to be in good shape for the second half and the rest of the game.
Yeah, Purdue had the lead in the second half. The energy in the building was a little bit down, but as soon as you guys started making your run to get back into it, the crowd was back into it as well. Did you feel that?
Absolutely, yeah. That's something that's huge. Like I said earlier, when you get a big and-one play and you can hear the crowd, that just gets you fired up. And then when you get a steal on defense or something and everyone's screaming, that just feeds us on the court and feeds everyone.
Final timeout of the game, there's something, I can't remember, like 12 seconds left or something like that. Ball comes into Dan. Was it drawn up as a play that was eventually going to come your way?
Yeah, we ran that play in the second half. Me being a center, if you will, there's a little speed matchup there for the other team's center. So we kind of drew that up, and I had the hot hand, if you will. So it was drawn up for me to rip, and luckily I got that foul call and should have made another free throw, but had to make it interesting, I guess.
You got over the top at the end. Now you have another very difficult opponent coming here on Saturday at Wisconsin Parkside. What are a couple of the biggest things that you want to take from this game into that?
I think the main thing is we could just try and simulate that second half throughout the whole game. We're going to have to play that well for both halves on Saturday, and if we do that, I think it'll give us a good shot at winning the game.